Hey everybody, Sylvie K here, and since it's another cold rainy day here in paradise where I live, I'm going to be making some puchero. And puchero is a stew type meal that's made in Yucatan and Mexico and Spain, and basically it's a kind of a catch-all for a lot of different types of veggies, except most of them don't include tomatoes. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to start cooking my meat. And for this, I got a lovely $6 shank bone. And I'm going to add it to my pot of water here. You can make this with other types of meats too, but it's generally made with the beef meat. And so what I would also thought I would add to this is some oxtails. And for some ungodly reason, oxtails have always been outrageous in Hawaii. All it is a tail of a cow. And these are $21.88 for 2 bloody pounds. But anyway, I'm going to put them in here and let them cook for a long time. And as they're cooking, any foam that comes up from the meat, I will be skimming off. Now I've let this cook long enough for me to be able to skim off the fat from it. And so now I'm going to add to this, I soaked last night some garbanzo beans and some Great Northern beans to add to this. So now I'm going to add this in here and let them cook. Well, I just went and swam out to my garden to harvest these little cabbages that I'm going to add to it. Isn't this a beautiful cabbage? I forget the name of it, but he's going to go in my dish. And this is some local corn. And a lot of Mexican cooking, instead of using canned corn for scraping the corn off the cobs, what they'll do is they'll just cut the cob up into short sections. And this is something that I learned a long time ago in San Antonio. Okay, for now I'm going to add this little bouquet garni. I've cut up a couple of poblano peppers. These are some onions that I grew. I just went out and picked a few bay leaves. And I have a whole bulb of garlic in here. So I'm just going to wrap this up in some cheesecloth and add it to my soup. Okay, I've just added my corn pieces to this, and it's still cooking on low. And what I'm going to do here in a little bit, I'm going to add some of my carrots and also some potatoes. I also added a fair amount of cominos or cumin to this. It's one of my favorite spices. You could also add some oregano if you would like. Now I've cut up some carrots here and also some potatoes, and I've taken my my spice bag out of my soup. Now I'm going to add these carrots and potatoes to it. Now to this, I'm also going to add a can of some diced green chilies. I have a couple of Anaheim peppers in the fridge, but I don't feel like charring them and skinning them, so I'm just going to be lazy and add me a can of chilies. Okay, I'm just cutting up these cabbages now to add to my soup. Not cutting them in small sections, just pretty much just in quarters. Now you can add a lot of other vegetables to this. You could add some fresh green beans if you wanted, but I don't have any fresh green beans at the moment, so I'm just going to add this cabbage and let it cook down a little bit, and then I'm going to add some squash to it. All right, so right now I'm going to add my squash. I'm adding some zucchini squash to this, but you can add a variety of different squashes. You can add harder squashes, kabocha, or other squashes like that, or even chayote squash. I bought a chayote squash the other day at the grocery store, but the reason why I bought it was so I can plant it. So this is the last ingredient here. I'm going to let this all cook down a little bit. Then I'm going to have me a big bowl of this. I'm going to make me some flour tortillas to go with it too. Okay, so my big pot of puchero has finished cooking, and I'm going to have me a bowl of it right now. So there's my nice bowl of puchero, and I hope somebody tries this. Cooking this corn on the cob this way has also given this a really nice milky corn flavor. So anyway, this is all I have for today. I hope everybody's well. Don't forget to subscribe, and also remember your animal children and have them spayed and neutered. Thank you. Bye-bye.